we would please stand for the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everybody. All right. Just still get together. I know, we're all running ragged. All right, let's see. Let me just give a second here for a meeting here. This actually should be this too. This is something I want to talk about too. This is something I want to talk about too. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry, I got these for you.
Okay, that's it.
Sorry.
Oh, it doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't really. It's okay. You're good. We just started. This is the pledge.
I missed the lunch.
Missed the pledge. Moving on. All right, buddy, so that being said, Craig's gotta get to his mother's birthday party, so we gotta move us on. That's all right. All right, I apologize for the delay. Let's see. Motion to approve the minutes in the regular board meeting held on April 14th, 2026.
Make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion to approve the financial statements for the month of April 2026.
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Great, what do you got?
Just kind of what the update is on the sewer drain going on, the flooding problem. And I see you got the drain back on,
Yeah.
the culvert thing, but the where you guys ended, I said that last time, but it's like 50% of water goes in the drain, 50% goes into Monkey's Lawn again.
Yeah, we're gonna eventually, once we get time, we're obviously trying to get roads swept and
Yeah,
repair everything and fix trucks and
yeah.
fix sweepers when they're broke and trying to get all the stuff done, and we'll definitely do it,
And
fix the pipe.
I was talking to Billy on the phone just 10 minutes ago, and I said, would you want to come up here and talk to him? He's like, I'm working right now, but I said, well, it looks like the town has to come in with lawn and dig out the trench. He's like, I'm willing to put the culvert pipe in, but the town don't want to get along with it. So
I can tell you this, when Jim Canada was boss,
yeah,
probably, so I think, what was he boss, 12 years?
Correct.
The first year he was boss, we had problems when Mike Ribb got done, you weren't even, I don't even know if you might have been still living up on the hill. We had major issues back then.
yeah,
Major. I walked out, and I wasn't a boss, I was just a worker at that point. I walked out there with Jim, and he basically said right flat out, he goes, I ain't paying no money to do this. If you guys wanna pay the money to fix it, you can. That's exactly what the guy told us, and that's where it was dropped. That was 12 years ago. So, I remember it because I was standing there. And I mean, obviously, I don't really work with everybody to do it, but I couldn't see any issue with it, but that's what he did. I mean, I remember the day. And like I said, we went out there, Bud Dellenbeck still worked for the town. That's how long ago that was. And he walked out there and he shoveled and crawled up into that mess and that culvert pipe to clean the stuff out of it. It was all wadded up with brush and trees and whatever to get it to run then. But that was, he basically said, well, I ain't, you guys wanna pay for it, that's what I said, well, and obviously Jim's like, well, we're actually paying for it, at your property.
yeah.
And that was the extent of it. So from that point on, I don't know that we've ever had any interaction with him, ever, except going to his house fires. Other than that, as far as the town, we've had, I mean, I don't know that even since JC, Ben, has he ever been like up here before before me? Obviously, it's only been 2-3 years, but.
No, the main thing we're worried about is that, we stay on the town's right away. that's a concern. Using taxpayers' money on private property becomes an issue as well. So going any further in town's right of way, there's an issue. So I don't
And
know
that's
how-
how we
I don't know if I'm
actually-
nipping it right now on that.
We worked, to be able to get where we are with the right of way. That's basically where we.
right.
Because technically, we had nothing in writing until a few years ago from
Yeah.
Marty to even get where we're able to get today.
Well, they're gonna be, Marty's not gonna be living there
Oh, really?
about June or July, I mean. 'Cause now she's gonna be living in a helping home, but they wanna sell the house, so I'm like, then you gotta go through the whole process of the new owners and.
Yeah, like, I think as long as we have an easement through there, that's something that we would be putting to a deed.
Yeah, but the problem is when you guys did that easement with her, it was so many feet on either side of that pipe, which got you out there to clean it up. The problem is now, there's enough crap in his backyard that's built up, which is making the water go out higher, and we don't have an easement for that. If the water's coming through that, where they swaled around that to catch that water, now the water's coming out above, because a lot of crap is washed down again into his yard, which makes it come around the back, and it goes in her yard again.
Yeah, sure.
So, I mean, just, because I remember the easement, because I drew the thing for him, and I don't remember it being for that whole side yard, it's just for that 30-foot easement for a working area around that pipe. And we're probably outside it already, just doing that swale, but I don't know how much further you get without it actually costing the town money.
Correct.
Because the new owners might not be as gracious to having heavy equipment on their yard.
It's like almost you need the 15 more feet just to get.
Like I said, we went, and the last time, I don't know, it was 2 years ago, when, I don't know, it was 2 years ago or 3, whenever that happened, and, when we went down in there and we cleaned everything out, and believe it or not, I know these things, them culvert pipes, like from, if you crawl down in that hole, and Jason Fistick was the one that did it, if you look up as far as this black with a flashlight, it's clean.
Yes.
You come down to the catch basin where all, all the stuff swales into right there,
Yeah.
and you can see daylight all the way, it's clean all the way to the catch basin, almost in front of your plate.
Yeah.
So as far as our part of it's clean, that's basically what we're gonna maintain until,
Now it's like where you guys dug it out, you're gonna like level it out, cause it's kinda hard to know that.
yeah, we were gonna haul some of that stuff out of there to the county,
Yeah.
but then we got out that rain, and we're like, maybe we should leave the berm, maybe we
Yeah,
should
it's-
make it.
Actually, that last time we had heavy rain, it was 2/3 of the way up that bank.
And if we take it out of there, and that's what we're initially gonna do, now we're down 2 feet, I don't even wanna take that chance to get that water out here in Ninth Street. That's the only reason we didn't take it out yet, because again, the minute we do, I know if you get 6 inches of rain, and then it's gonna be like,
Well,
it's running.
the drain we dug out is clogged, there's everything there.
What's on it?
There's like this much water just through this space around it, there's boards and stuff from his house.
Oh, they will definitely get out there and clean that. Them guys, it must have happened within the last rain, because, they've been out there keeping that open, so that water stays in that. But what's what they're taking?
It's been like a couple weeks now. You can't even see the grate. You can't even see like the bottom of the grate.
And the one in the
There's
middle,
like
right,
this
the one in
much
the.
space for like the water to go through.
Oh, okay, all right, we'll do.
Does anybody know what he's doing with his, the
Then you say you're
remains of
gonna
the
have a
house?
culvert pipe go over a ditch.
He
Yeah,
wants
from the
to
ditch there,
rebuild.
on the top.
He does?
We're gonna,
Where's he living?
In the camp.
run a camper in the backyard.
Yeah, he says he has a place like in, what do you say, Ed? He says he has a place somewhere, but he stays in that camper on the property, I think, sometimes.
I'm just trying to think, I was thinking if he was tearing the house down and the property was gonna be for sale, maybe there'd be an opportunity at that point to do something, but.
He has no intention of selling, he's already made that clear.
Yeah, he said he's gonna rebuild the top, because the
Yep.
structure of the house is brick.
Yeah, so
He
you're,
said, good.
they're gonna be able to get rid of him.
There's not, the house got fired in 1995, and I think the windows were still from 1995, the burnt glass.
He was hoping that it was gonna survive this last one.
Well,
There's no proof.
there's nothing inside.
Yeah,
It basically burnt everything,
yeah, there's no roof.
And there was more than enough heat to destroy the mortar and all that stuff, so
Okay.
that house,
it's,
Yeah, I got you. Alright,
and I retired the water service,
okay, have you?
it's not in the house
and
anymore.
the gas, yeah, right?
Yep, gas retired theirs, and I retired the water, so
Alright, thanks for doing that.
that's a whole,
Alright,
another animal.
alright. Frank, anything else?
Not that,
Thank you.
We'll get that cleaned up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that cleaned up.
Okay. Enjoy that birthday party. Alright, tell your mother happy birthday.
no, Michael's mom.
Oh, it's Michael's mom? Okay, no said there. You better get there.
Thanks, guys.
Peace out.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gonna see her?
Yeah.
Tell her I said happy birthday.
High pressure without getting open themselves up to high.
Correct. That's correct. Okay, let's see. Nymer, our insurance company, was nice enough to come out and walk all the buildings, all our assets. With everything kind of going up, looking to increase our premium, obviously, our annual health insurance, or our annual insurance for our buildings. Prorated amount right now is $3,500 to get it up to where we need it. We already have that budgeted, so we can actually take on that increase. So that being said, just kind of really looking for a resolution so that we can, or a motion, excuse me, motion to accept the increase of $3,500 for the annual insurance premium for the 2026 year. Get a motion on that,
I'll
please?
make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Looks like we're up by a penny.
Yes.
Okay. Looking for a motion to transfer funds, transfer 1 cent from A 1680.4 data processing CE to A 1680.1 data processing PC. Can I get a motion on that, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you, everybody. Let's see. Resolution, let's see, Joe and I did some interviewing. Allison Jones is who we're looking at, fair to say, Joe. So, she'll be coming in as a part-time clerk, sewer and water clerk, so we're looking for a resolution to appoint Allison Jones as the Coit Water and Sewer Clerk. Get a motion on that, please. Can I get a second?
I'll second
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
it. Is she local?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, plastics, the yard signs, I don't know if I can. It's become obnoxious in town, and I know Wayne's, it's turning to be like a whole nother, Wayne, I'm sorry, do you mind? Sorry about that, I meant to get that to you earlier, sorry about that, I didn't mean to get you off. But the town of Marcy is, they're putting in, basically a deadline for some of these signs we picked up by these people, or we're gonna grab them in our towns right away. I don't see there being any issue with that, but it's fair to say, Wayne, there's quite a few in the towns right away.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess you could say they're definitely in the right of way
Yeah.
of the town. I know, I mean, the only good thing about where the water thing is down here is it's all ripped up, so it can't be.
Right, yeah, we get into the,
And I know, I shouldn't say I know, but I know like if we contact like stuff that's in the state right away too, they'll pull it. I mean, I remember one time we cleaned up all that underneath the bridge for them, you know, we thought we were eating, and they were like, you don't have to ever do that, you call, if there's some problem with something on our right of way, you call them guys, you make them come down.
okay.
So like some of that stuff that's in their spots, you know, by the ramps and what
Sure.
have you, they probably would, you know, we obviously can reach out to the supervisor, no problem. And, if you think, if maybe they have something in place too for the state, I don't know, that they wouldn't be putting stuff in certain
All right,
spots.
it just seems like all these vendors are just sticking the stuff out.
I think that's, I mean,
obnoxious.
and the problem is that after 30 days or 40 days, people forget about it, and so do the people that put them up, and the next thing you know, you're moving them to try and mow, or,
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
do whatever, sweep, or
You've been great about getting the yellow, the yellow we buy houses, so.
Yeah, we throw a bunch of them. in
We
the
got
dumpster.
4 of them like the other day, and it's like 2 days later, it's like, I mean, I don't know if they just got a whopping of these signs, and if you yank one, there's one in the back of the truck now. It's like,
I know.
we just took this down 2 days ago, or 3 days, you know, and it's, I don't know, I don't know what the excitement is of it.
All right, I know.
But anyway, I mean, it really probably is a good idea.
New Hartford had a big thing on social media about it a week or so ago.
Who did, I'm sorry?
New Hartford?
Oh, Norfolk did as well? Yes. yeah,
About
that's
the
what we also
rules
do.
for those signs and everything.
Yeah, I just don't know if we should put something out also maybe on that, the highway, Facebook. I mean, everyone's.
That's what I was just gonna say, would
Yeah.
you think that we, you know, maybe make this ours?
Yeah, sure.
And,
Yeah,
put something out like that for it?
I think it's ideal. I think we gotta do this
Okay.
and then, yeah, it's just out of control, man.
I would suggest if you do it, you do one notice every year, and that's that, and then there's no question. You don't give them a time frame. Don't put it on our property, just take, I mean, cause it's, I do think it's outrageous, and people are sticking things on my father's property over there, and I don't let anybody do anything there, but I show up and there's those house signs and.
What's funny is the one right at the corner with the light, you know, down by where the J&J is, I mean, there might be a sign there once in a while, I mean, there's like, you know, 10 signs stacked up there, shooting the poles, it's like, it's almost overwhelming that you can even pay attention and read it, so,
Right.
too much, so to speak. But yeah, we totally could, definitely put some out there.
All right.
You know, you put them up, you got about 30, you wanna say, like, you got 30, I mean, they,
I don't know.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, it's illegal for them to put them on our property, so if you put them up there, it's your loss.
Right.
I would say,
They're
yeah,
gone.
they're gonna lose them.
okay,
Well, they're gonna challenge you on a time frame.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I agree with you, no negotiation.
Yeah.
okay.
It's
Right.
illegal.
Because how do we
period.
track who
Yeah.
put what, where, when?
Yeah.
Well, you.
This
right,
one was
you
up
can't-
19 days, this one.
Right,
you
you
know.
can't, you can't.
No.
You can't.
Sign
Okay, they'll get a little,
earlier.
Okay.
well, and the nice thing too, is like, I mean, if there's some kind of thing on record for it, that, when we do get, like you just Joe said, we can't, oh, you guys are taking private property.
And they can pick them up on where it's at.
Basically, anything I think that's on the town's right of way could become the town.
My giggle does not go in the record.
Okay, yeah, we'll.
All right, thanks.
I'll talk with the
Yeah.
guys then.
I appreciate it. Yeah, if you can get that out there, we can start. It sounds like it'd be a whole nother job for one of your,
The guy's been great about, you know, like, when we're doing road work or different things, trying to remember the posts and put some stuff out. Very positive,
yeah, it's
you
good
know,
stuff.
very positive
Yeah.
with, what they're doing.
Okay. Thanks, Wayne. Doing great out there, buddy. Everything, good stuff. Training regarding, I've already spoke with those people. All right, so. Let's see, and just heads up, I just let Wayne know, we have some banners will be going up from the county for the, 250-year anniversary. So, yeah, so they'll be going up on some of the, around town. We're in it, we're in it. All right.
I'm really thinking we're gonna try to like hit some of our major intersections and stuff where we don't, like, you know, just where we don't have stuff.
Yeah,
We actually talked about putting up, just because of what it is, you know, for the big event, we were gonna kind of maybe put flags. I'm gonna see what this stuff looks like.
okay,
You know, we might do some of that too, just
okay.
to dress some things up.
Yeah, and it comes with the brackets and everything.
It actually does, because that's the biggest cost.
Because I made a joke out of it and said, can I get like, how many signs we have for the veterans? I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
can I get one?
well, it's funny, you know, you say that stuff, but, when the guys put the ones, cause I think we got 2, we got 3 or 4 coming, but there was only two, basically what they did is, they gave us the hardware for 4 of them, but they only gave us 2 signs.
Oh, okay.
Two veteran signs. So there's gotta be, obviously, I think that she's got one coming still, and, but one of the brackets, Steve said that it looked like somebody clipped it or hit it or
Oh,
something.
really? All right.
And he goes, it didn't pull it apart or nothing, but the aluminum bracket that you slide that pole into, it was broke, you know, and like you say, I mean, man, they, sometimes the wind takes it for a beating out, but then,
Sure.
so he used one to replace the bracket, so we, you know, I'm gonna talk to Hartford, I know they usually got a truckload of stuff.
Okay, all right.
And ask if we can get, one at least, because if we got these other 2 to put up, we wanna make sure we got a.
Yeah. hardware. Okay.
Gets-
Yeah, I mean, that's
Because we take
first
them
time
down,
ever one's been
we
broke.
take them down periodically for turning stone.
That'd be great, that'd be
We
great,
take them,
Okay.
put them in the garage.
that would be great.
All right, that's all I have for myself. Any questions for me? Mike?
Okay, so the New York State DOT approved the speed change to Stone Road from Route 8 to Allen Road, bringing that section down to 40 miles per hour.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Someone's gotta open a bid. We had one bid submitted by Tracy Road Equipment for the 2014 or newer Eager Beaver 21-foot trailer. Alright, in regards to the above bid, Tracy Road Equipment has submitted a bid for 2014 Eager Beaver 20 XPT tag trailer with 21-foot main deck, 6-foot beaver tail, and manual spring assist ramps. The trailer also has air brakes, steel wheels, and other standard specs. Bid price $19,000.
You okay with that?
Yep.
That works your budget?
Yep. It's funny, and again, it's a great thing to do it, I think it's really simple to go through this, it's not a big deal at all to buy something used, but, I mean, you actually do get some decent stuff.
Yeah.
At a huge, you know, like I said, that trailer right there is, that trailer is like $78,000 to buy a brand new trailer, you know, it's crazy when you think, and there's nothing wrong with it. Paint's a little faded.
All right, there we go.
Everything else is good on my end.
Okay.
Any questions for me?
Any questions for Mike? Thanks. Thanks, Mike. All right, Wayne. Highway.
Obviously, that's fine, so we're.
Come to the resolution.
Oh, motion, sorry.
Yeah.
So not a resolution, but a motion.
Yep, doing a motion.
Still learning that.
Yeah, motion, awarding, so it was,
2014 Eager
Tracy
Beaver.
Road Equipment, yeah, sorry, Tracy Road Equipment to, the bid for the 2014 Eager Beaver 21-foot trailer for purchase of $19,000.
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
It's like
All in favor?
Okay. Just, Barrett Paving is gonna be paving, they're hoping to be here end of May, and the weather permitting, and we're going to do, Orchard right up. Butler Road are gonna be all repaved, relayed. We actually talked about maybe fixing up the intersection down the bottom of Butler and Oneida where that's all there. So, so anyway, we're probably gonna do, kind of fix that little corner.
Okay.
And, I'm just waiting on the rest of the stuff from, Suco for, I got 2 bids already, just waiting for him for, Campbell, and once they're go, we're ready to go.
All right, great.
So I can't even remember how, in the whole time I've been at the town, that I've ever remembered somebody come in and say, hey, we can pave in May. I'm like, wow.
I know,
So that's, we've been October,
I know. Seems like we're always last.
but, that'll be nice for
That's
Butler and Orchard, we've got to be a good fix.
Is that what you want now? You happy with that?
We'll see.
We're getting how much traffic that road gets.
Oh my God, try to work on it, oh my God,
All right,
it's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Now, you wouldn't think.
That little short road is unbelievable. But anyways, that's where we are with the road work. We'll be, hopefully, by next meeting, the roads, at least definitely that should be done. The Suco is supposed to be doing, obviously, they're told they're gonna be paving, or the county's gonna be paving Church all the way from the village line, all the way, they're gonna do Mohawk all the way to Higby. So they're milling all that road, you know, so I think the way Chris Erpa talked is that, Suco sounds like they got the bid to mill. Well, we have to mill Campbell, we're kinda hoping we get ours done, and then they go do that.
Okay.
Kinda can tie it all together, which again, helps on, you know, moving equipment around and that price stuff.
Sure.
Kinda saves some money if they work in an area of that organization costs, that's all right. Yep.
All right. Anything? Other than that, you good, Wayne?
That's it.
Any questions Thanks, Wayne. Joe, water and sewer.
Yes. Do you wanna do that waiver, Mike? You wanna?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, let me see, the state, the, DDSOs, they don't pay late fees, I guess, for not paying their bills on time. So, we're never gonna get the late fees on them, I think it's just the way they process.
And then all that's gonna do is screw the books up.
Yeah, I think it's, just gonna sit on there and sit on there. So mainly, what we'd be looking to do is, if it's okay to do, is to waive those late fees, I guess, for this account. I just don't know if that's, I don't do
I mean, I haven't had it come up, I mean, ordinarily it's illegal to waive late fees, because it's taxpayer money, but
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if there's a governmental exemption that you're talking about,
Okay,
I haven't been asked that question.
okay, we'll hold off on it then, just because
Yeah.
I didn't get a hold off until we did something. I would love
I'll
something.
get you an answer in a day or two on that, I mean, if I know it, I would've.
No, I think
I just threw it on there to get the ball rolling.
yeah, no, perfect. Yeah. Rob, I'm with you.
Do you wanna make a resolution pending his review, or
No,
just wait till next month? Okay.
yeah, maybe it's possible we didn't even get something from them that states that they can't pay, even though it was on their letterhead or something.
If I get really lazy, I'll just call the association of towns.
What else, Joe?
Water updates, I guess, we're almost there on this contract. I'm thinking by the end of the month, Laura Millen, Bellamy will be out of our town. So, yeah, it's been ridiculous, to be quite honest with you. I already told Dotson, I said, I know I'm nearing retirement, but if there's ever any projects, they will not be considered for this.
Yeah.
But, the crew that's here now has been pretty good. There was some money left in the budget for this thing, so we're putting 2 more insertion valves in at Oneida Street, Pinnacle, and Oneida Street, Paris Hill. So, which actually works out good because the valve that is broken, that is, messing up the hydrants.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot easier to shut that stuff off.
Okay.
So, next week, possibly, next Thursday, there'll be a shutdown from Pinnacle Road North on Oneida Street, which is Willowbrook, Pleasant and Valley and Butler and Orchard and all that. So, I talked them into limited it to 1 shutdown, so they're gonna do that valve at the corner and also the hydrant on Pleasant
All right.
at the same time,
Great
so.
idea.
As I told them, I said, I'm not shutting it down again, so you better get your ducks in a row.
Yeah.
So we're ready to do that, but,
Good, that's huge.
that's what it looks like.
All right.
Tuesday, they're coming to put the insertion valves over here, so we can take this vault apart to finally get that done. And then really that project down there is about it, other than, restoring everything back to normal, blacktop and,
Okay,
seeding and soil, topsoil and stuff, so,
that's great.
yeah, I'd really like to get them out here by the end of the month,
Okay, yeah,
so.
you're more than patient.
But it's good, I mean, the stuff, it's been a process, the stuff they've done is gonna be great, but it's just, I've never worked with anybody like this before. So,
Anything else, Joe?
no, that's it for now.
Any questions for Joe?
So Joe, that shutdown on Thursday, will we put out communication to the community?
Yes,
How
Mike will
long
put
do you anticipate it will go down?
I'm hoping a few hours,
Okay.
because really, all it entails is, cause they're supposed to dig and expose everything before we shut it down.
Gotcha.
So that, it really entails just going in there and cutting that valve out and putting a spool piece in, and then reattaching that new hydrant. Yeah, so yeah, I'm hoping a couple hours, cause he told me they'd have 2 crews, cause I said, we're not doing this and then that, you gotta, cause if it's 4 hours, I gotta have the town boil water, I don't really wanna mess with that.
No.
So, but, yeah, so, I'll definitely let you, I'm hoping it's Thursday, it could be the following Monday, but however it takes.
Probably Monday's better, I'm out of town and my wife.
Yeah. However,
She'll be the one at home.
so, that's about it for now.
Any other questions for Joe? Thanks, Joe.
And if I have to say this exact same stuff at the next meeting, I'll have my resignation.
Gina's not here, but, the one thing in Gina's area, I just wanna talk about a couple violations. Well, the one right now we're just dealing with is it's the trailer park, leisure place maybe, right behind Sequoia Valley Auto. It's got some codes issues going on there, quite a few complaints are coming in on that. We have sent letters out to them about, taking care of a couple things, and I don't think they have done it. So it might be something we need to start looking into if we're gonna have to take these people to court to take care of some codes. On top of that, the health department's also is involved there, so they're kinda giving them until, it seems to be in almost July, that there should be doing some, I don't know what the details are from the health department, but they're involved as well. So just so you get a heads up on that. And I know the health department doesn't wanna shut that trailer park down, but if they don't fix some of the stuff and whatever they got going on there with whatever it is, that'll close up.
So you don't know what the exact issues are?
Yeah, not in the health department. The codes though is mainly like skirting around the trailers.
Is that common?
Skirting, probably fascia, just different
Yeah.
things, just cosmetic or something.
Yeah. Nothing too crazy, but it's like mowing lawns.
But I think, I don't know, did they fix all their water and heating issues that
Yeah.
they've had over the
Yeah.
winter?
I think that's quite
I think that's what stemmed the health department.
Well, if there's,
Yeah, I was gonna interject in this, just because they used a lot of water last year, leaking everywhere.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's just, I'll turn it off,
Yeah.
and then the health department will get involved, and we can empty that place right out, but I just don't wanna be supplying this, because if these people are, what people in the public are saying are worse than Ben Conley,
Right. I know.
that place will be running water on a daily basis, and we can't afford that.
Right. I know. Like I said, this company's also out of the area, so that's the issue we have as well. It's like
The
a
company that owns the trailer?
Correct, the new owners. They don't live local, they live down in New York City, it's out of New York City.
That's where it's.
Do we know what other, I know they purchased a couple, do we know what other is? I guess the reason I'm asking is if there are other issues at these other parks, if there's a possibility we could work with like Bridgewater or whoever
Yeah,
has
sure.
trailer parks to say, hey, if you're experiencing this, can you
Yeah, my understanding is they're out of the area, like Ithaca, they were one of Ithaca, this company.
So this is the only one local?
Yeah, that's my understanding, that what you said, so. They're just not good about returning phone calls, not even the health department, so it's like, they're just mute on us right now. But it's just something that is a problem, and, I feel bad for those people living there. you know,
It's not
Yeah.
right.
so the last thing we wanna do is really close that down, the health department doesn't wanna close it down, but, they're not fixing things, there's gonna be some issues, so, heads up. Alright, Jason. Alright, I don't have anything on our inspections or any of that, so. Carrie, what do you got?
On a lighter note,
Yeah.
school bus and sign-ups are coming up May 20th and 27th. We have it on both Facebook and might visit it on the website. It's so much easier to navigate. Summer rec schedule is up online too. I do have some extras and there's some printed up top if anybody wants those. We are working on hiring, it's one of those changeover years where we have a lot of our, wonderful older people who have got real jobs and moved on are leaving us this summer, and so I do work in the middle schools, and we've reached out to kids in the high school. I wanna keep it as local as possible, to try to get some of these kids who've been part of our park program for many years, so I do have a lot of that go. I do have a lot of applications back, the most I've ever had before, which is nice, and I'm gonna start interviewing next week. I did talk to the schools. They are going to allow me to interview during school hours, which will make it easier on the kids.
Yeah,
But it's also a great experience for them to get that interview experience.
I like it.
Each kid that did apply, I will be interviewing, because we're going to use that as a good experience for the kids as well.
Is it on the application that they have to know how to run a weed whacker?
No, that's just for Gordon, not having trust me. I'm gonna make him come back. Yeah. But I mean, it's tough. I mean, there's kids who don't wanna work, there's kids that are gonna need a lot of training, so it's, So I might have to hire a little more extra kids, but they obviously won't have as many hours.
Right.
I mean, hours wise, it'll work out, it's just hiring a little few, more extra kids to get them trained, it's just one of
Sure.
those crazy turnover years. Green team's coming back next week, they're gonna plant those boxes down there, so at least there'll be marigolds and color in there for the
Okay.
rest of the season. What else do I have? Picnic tables, and you guys got the quotes for those.
Yeah,
I wasn't really asking to like purchase them right away, I just needed quotes. Lions Club is looking to do a community match grant, so I needed the numbers.
okay,
So what they're looking to do is to kind of beautify the park, and they've kind of taken over, like the Pavilion 2 has their name on it, so they wanna make it, so what we're thinking there is to do some, it's almost like our designated handicap pavilion, like ADA accessible one. To put in, handicap accessible picnic tables there as well, so that's just on that, so some of those, and then maybe one in each pavilion.
okay,
I do, Rotary is on the big one, they're looking to just purchase maybe some picnic tables as well. So that total there isn't for, like, for us to have to spend.
okay,
Total, it's just, I just needed to give the whole, the
Okay.
rundown. Same with, I know the dog race station, Gina said last year, I think that's a new law where we have to provide a dog race station, that's in there, and then, I think the Lions Club was also looking to maybe just put a bench, but there's a nice little bench swing that's on there, that's actually not a bad price to put down at the pond.
okay.
Or something, so that's on there, so like I said, a lot of that, most of that wouldn't fall on, the you know, it's not something you have to do right away. But thinking about definitely, the smaller pavilions only putting 4 picnic tables in, or just still the bigger picnic tables, and then the big pavilion 8, cause
Okay,
a lot of times all those picnic tables just get moved around
I know.
anyways, cause they're in the way.
yeah. They leave them outside and then Don's fighting to get them back in.
Yeah, they're not,
Outside of the
they
pavilion.
don't get anywhere.
Yeah, so those are.
Yeah, they're wicked at it.
A lot of them aren't in good shape anymore, and these are the metal ones, so they can't get like graffiti on them, we don't have to paint them every year, you know, things like that, so.
I think it came down to the reason why they're a little bit heavier was so people weren't throwing it into the pond.
Yeah,
Is that fair to say?
yeah.
It's a four to do it instead of two.
Yeah, I noticed like, kids are a little lazy.
Yeah,
They haven't
yeah,
done
they're
a
gonna-
lot of
yeah.
things lately, like that requires kids.
It's not that strong anymore.
They're not that strong, and they're not that motivated.
Remember the year they made over that small pavilion by the pools, they made a pyramid?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
We took them all down, we had to get backhoe. I don't know how the hell they got them up there.
Oh, really?
Took them all down, the next day they done the same thing, only a different configuration.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you paid those kids to do that, they tried to go to hell.
You're exactly right.
I get you.
So yeah, I mean, just in the future, so if we're,
Okay.
looking, I'm gonna reach out to our local community organizations that are looking to get back to the park.
That's great.
Yeah.
Appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, summer programs, we'll have our usual, the pool, I think I have opening on Monday instead of that weekend, cause it's always graduation weekend, it's just crazy, we don't get a lot of people anyways. Unless it's 100 degrees out, but we'll have to wait till Monday,
Yeah.
to swim. And we we took away senior swim, cause we weren't getting anybody.
Right.
Unless you put a heater in the pool late.
Right.
So I did change it to, Wednesdays, a century swim, because we've had a request for like people with some neurodivergent kids who just don't want all the chaos, and then we can do our littler pool. It's easier to do it on that, so we just did a free open swim, 30 minutes, with that. And then same with like the little swimmers, is just 2 days instead of 3.
Okay.
We'll just come back on some of those things, because we don't see the community using them as much, but we just wanted to still have those days set, so.
All right.
And then our usual craft pavilion will have, that'll run June 29th to August 7th, so the big fun day, and we got a few things, lined up like we usually do. I know with the big July 4th, we'll be closed July 3rd for observance, and, cause it's American, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
And July 4th, but, we'll do like a big we're gonna have a happy birthday America celebration that one week, you know, for that first week, and then egg the classrooms is great, cause they're a food program that come and do like ice cream and bag for the kids, I think Lions Club will do their usual $500 donation to us that they do, so we'll probably, we will do something.
Very nice.
Question on I know they've asked, I don't think it's gonna be possible, if they want an inflatable, kids have been asking for an inflatable, I know, I said insurance wise, it's gonna be like, for Big Fun Day, I can just say it's like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
how old it is.
I don't think our insurance.
We always just say no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no inflatables.
for
around
us,
the
yeah,
park.
I was gonna say, I don't think our insurance, no
Yeah,
cost, so
it-
it's something like that's gonna, yeah.
Once you allow one and they see it.
No, I know, that's what I figured,
The
so
domino effect.
I just,
Yeah, I'm sorry to say.
your canoe rides instead.
Sure.
I know. I want to slip and slide. I'm like, I ain't listening. No slip and slides. We get water balloons.
There you go.
So, yeah. Does anybody have any questions for me?
I don't have any questions.
Okay. Oh, no, I think the only thing we changed was swim lessons, because I can only imagine what it costs to climb usually this year. We did up swim lesson prices to $25 per swimmer per session, which is basically 3 weeks, 5 days a week. So, I mean, they're still getting one of the cheapest, you know, the community members are still getting amazing rates, and then kids, families with 3 or more are still $30 per session, so.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna get backlash on it, I mean, pool rates have stayed the same for right now, $1 for residents, non-residents is $5. I know we pushed back on that, but it's also, I don't feel like we should charge our residents $5, I know the price of coffee. But, we get a lot of
You can
non-residents, so,
swim, just bring your own water.
yeah, bring your own chlorine. So, yeah, any questions? No? Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for everything you're doing also, Gary. Appreciate it. Seemed like there was something I was gonna ask you. Don't know what it was.
Do you happen to know, do we get more residents versus non-residents?
No, it's
The other way around.
It's about 80-20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Could we up the non-residents?
We could. I mean, like, here's the thing. We thought about $7. You know, I was thinking about it. It's just like a change making issue
Yeah,
too.
it's
It's
make a
like,
change.
it's also
Trying to get more residents, is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Like, you're not gonna get more
I mean,
residents. You're
There's a
still
lot
gonna
of pools in town.
That's it, yeah, we do a little total overlay and every other house has a pool.
Right.
sometimes.
Yeah, residents wise, non-residents. Yeah. So I mean,
That's what I said up
Yeah,
there.
you said that, you said that.
yeah, non-residents. Yeah, it's up non-residents.
Yeah, that's right, crows were the only ones that had one back in the day.
In the village,
Everybody's spending.
Um,
My mother was sick of having us walk across her head.
And I really don't have like I haven't really had many issues with non-residents either, like, I mean, they've all been really good, great families. I mean, there are some people who say, I'm a resident and I live in the town of Paris, and you're like, where do you live? And they're like, no, I'm like, no, yeah, you're $5, you know, kinda. We get some non-residents trying to do that, but, yeah. But, yeah, and I thought about maybe like next year even doing like season passes for residents and, you know, just trying to get it so they use it more almost.
Is Waterville coming back?
Yeah, sorry, Waterville is coming back, she reached out to me, so it'll be the same.
Great.
Let's see, we had a kid break versus last year, so we shouldn't have any this year, it's like every other year, so we should be good. But that's all of them, not us. And then, you know, we're working the highway night, or wherever we can get down there, it's not so wet to ruin more of the yard. I mean, kids were down there today for, handshakes from the schools, they didn't seem to have any issues, you know, I don't really think it's not.
It's just,
Not in the
it was a
play area,
bad
it's
time that they
just-
came.
Yeah, I mean, they got it on, but
They
it just,
destroyed it.
yeah.
But we went down 2 days yesterday,
Yesterday.
and, it's, I mean, just so the ground is so
It's so-
saturated down there, it's, that thing has always been a lot mess over that area. So, once it gets, you know, usable, or we can get a piece of something on there to work everything around, that's our plan. It's just gonna have to get some dry days, because it'll be a mess.
Need a lot of topsoil.
Yeah, that's all right, well, sweet, we'll get topsoil. that's no problem. We can, actually, we've already got a couple of those that we've worked with from the secondary piece of stuff.
Okay. All right, good deal. All right. Anything else, Gary?
No,
Good, everybody good, Gary? Thanks, Gary. All right, we are gonna go into executive session, motion to go into executive session at, 6:15 PM for litigation reasons.
I'll make a motion.
Can I get a second? All in favor? Thank you, guys, appreciate it.
Have a good evening.
All right. All right, just gonna motion to come out of the executive session at 6:23 PM.
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. We would like to do a motion on a, regarding, am I referencing probably the Collins Homestead?
That's correct. Council is asking for a motion by the board to respond to the notice of appeal by filing a cross notice of appeal from the portions of Judge Grove's judgment denying the town full sanctions, contempt, as well as sanctions against the individual owner's property, so we can pursue that at the appellate division.
I like how he's wording it. That being said, can I get a motion on that,
Let's
please?
make that motion.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
I'm good.
Is this fair to say too, these are a lien that would go against this property?
There'll be a lien against the real estate or the assets of the entity, and the only assets that we believe that would have to be any brewing or bar equipment, because they would have to own that for purposes of the liquor license.
Correct. Okay, all right.
And for the board should also know that we filed a copy of this decision with the state liquor authority for the records too.
Correct. Yeah. Because that application they put in stated they had a CO, and they did not. Okay. Unfortunately, there's more lies. All right. Motion to pay the vouchers.
I'll make the motion.
Take a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion to close out the meeting at 6:25.
Motion.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Great.